to it. But other than that, I did not change anything. Okay, let me see. Yeah. So other than that, I did not change anything. Your book is extremely complete, and then the sentence float. Just need to work on the sentence flow. But other than that, I actually like your book very much. You compose emotion very well, and you do have to work on your pacing a little bit. But I think um, that is to experience. Um, but other than that, I don't have to remove anything. Everything is complete within the guidelines. I run a quick check. It's very original. It is semi like um, um, Little Prince. Oh no, actually not Little Prince. Like Studio Ghibli style. Um, so I guess that's why I liked it so much. I'm a big fan of Studio Ghibli, and what other than that, it was um, it was a very complete book. Okay, um, for this particular book, if you want, I think you should try to publish ebook because I did a really quick run. Um, it looks very good on ebook. Um, not every book can do ebook, but the way that you wrote this book, the how you format it, how you compose the sentence, it's it looks very good on ebook. So if you do, you might just have to go to the transfer the file to KPUB file, then you can use as the ebook file. But the structure and then the format, it looks really good on ebook. Okay. Other than that, your book is perfect for the 14th, and since you're older, I will like to give you some marketing advice. Um, I like how your book is targeting very clear, but your title didn't leave anything to imagine. Like you pretty much give it very black and white title. You had touted everything. So it's a lot like when somebody do presentation, they will have a first page. They will say introduction, and then versus someone will say this is how it'll start. Does that make sense? There's a slight difference. One is leave something for people to think. One is hey, this is what it is. So so a lot of people will purchase books by the cover. They are judging the book by the cover. Um, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, but otherwise, this is a very very complete 10 to 14 targeting 10 to 14 book, and it's super original. I had checked it on the database. There's no similar text out on the market. Um, yeah, so good job. So if you guys like to read it, you can go ahead and download a file. It's in the chat, and then you can go ahead and read it. There's people coming late. I'm gonna resend the file, and so you guys can check. And then if there's after you proofread, if everything's good with yours, I'll just email you the file. If everything's good, you can just keep the file, and I will send you the cover and the back cover on Thursday because I have class tomorrow, so I won't have to work on it tomorrow. Um, but if there's anything you need to change, you need to mark it out what chapter and then what page, what do you need to change. Okay, and then the format is what I see fit. That I like how the book is displayed. Alright, so that one's Zoe's, and then next one, I don't have Pat's Melody. Okay, and then this one is Melodies. Hold on, okay. What's going on? Oh, here, I'm gonna do Darren's first. So this one is Darren. Darren, for your book, I have to go see my notes. Okay, Darren, for your book, I did have to change something because when I round the check, there are certain things in there does not fit the guidelines. It required me to pull it out in order to publish, so I did pull it out. But if it's not okay with you, I can put it back and you can keep it. I just can't publish. Um, I mean, you can publish on your own account. I just can't publish on my account because I have a business account. So it will become an issue. Alright, so for yours, I fixed the grammar and spelling, and then I smoothed out the sentence flow and pacing, and then I did reformat each chapter, and I did remove the parts are not allowed to be in it. Not a lot. Just like few sentences here and there. Not quite. And then there's one page that has a letter. I did end up turning that into pictures. I liked it very much. And let's see. I did clear up the punctuations because there's a few parts that I wasn't sure to what you're trying to say. And then I did compose some of our conversations, but I did keep the tone and flow. Let's see. So I'm reading my notes and in the same time. Okay, let me move down to, and then I did round your book, and your book shows no sign of copying the story, the character, the dialogue structure, writing style, all appeal original and uniquely yours. So good job. And yours, I do not suggest you change to ebook because the way you form your book, you will have to redo a lot of the sentences in order to turn it into an ebook. So this one, I am not suggest you to change into ebook. But this is a great manuscript. I enjoyed it. It's not my cup of tea, but I do like it very much. Let's see. Okay. Darren, I would suggest you to Kaylin, hold on. Darren, I would suggest you to put the author's note in the back. I think it's a little confused to the story in the very beginning, because this is such big book and they have a historical setting and the real event. So have an author's note. It will help people to understand what type of book is it before they read it. Yeah, I highly suggest that you have author's note in the backdrop. So that is Darren's book. And the next one, hold on, okay? What do you need? I can't do anything. I'm in class. You should ask me at 6. Okay, now you're gonna wait. Okay. And the next one is should it be after the book or before? I think it should be you know? No, I think it should be on the back cover, like something like this. Hold on, let me put it in the chat. Something like this. It's not like super detailed. Um, it's not even a summary. It's more just almost like the introduction of the book, like a side note. Um, you can write something similar like this, but more in your tone. Um, but this is like a very basic. Um, okay, and then next person is Julie. Okay, so here's Julie's file. Julie's file. Spanish. Hey, this one is Julie's file. Okay, so Julie, let me see what I wrote. Alright, so yours, same thing, I changed the pace, um, and I fixed the flow. Hold on. I changed everything that I had changed it before, but on one chapter, I did have to smooth out a little bit before you close the chapter, but that was it. There's not much change. And hold on. I did with yours. I believe I add the chapter name on it. Um, you can change it if you want to, but I had a high hope on this book, so I put it marketing touch on it, pretty much. Um, so that's what I changed the chapter title. And I really like the name of your book. And I run the comparisons, and there's no sign of copying. The story, the character, the tone, the writing style are original. The voice is clear, your own, and the plot development is unique craft, especially with how you weave the mystery, the code breaking, and the emotional growth of Bridget. Good job. Um, I mean, me personally, hmm, I like your last book a lot more than this one, but simply because, like that's just personal. Can say I like the weight that you wrote last book very much. I like this one too, but last one is more my cup of tea. This one is very sweet. Last one is very sweet. This one's cute, but I like last one more. But this one's really cool too. Um, if you are thinking about become a professional writer later on in your life, um, you should try to sign up for competitions because you really do have a neck for it. So that's Julie's again. To anything need to change, I need a page number and then all that stuff. And next one is file. Hold on. Okay. Your computer. Okay. Next one is melody. No. Yeah. Next one is melodies. Okay. Melody, I know you wanted publish your on your own for this one. So after proofread, if you're good to go, you can go ahead and keep it. Um, that's your manuscript. You can upload it. It's good to go. It's formatted as how KDP wants it. Um, so you can do that. And then I changed. Let's see. I didn't change much on this one. I fixed all the grammars, and then I didn't change the pace on this one. because the pacing on this one is pretty good. But I did smooth out the sentence and I reformatted. Um, but other than that, I really like the spookiness on this. One thing I want to say is, as much as I like your title, I think the title is bigger than your book. You might want to have smaller title instead, something this big. Um, but this is a great title. You might want to stay for something bigger. And that is a very good title. Okay, next one is Melanie. Hold on. Actually, next one is. Oh, no, this one is not. Alright, so this one is. Hold on, I have to check on something really quick. Because I didn't open the Google Doc. So I'm trying to write down my notes. Alright, so Kaylin, I believe this one is yours. And where is my file? Hold on, okay, I need to check on my file really quick. Alright, so Kaylin, this one's yours. Um, I formatted this book complete different with other ones because I think this book it's way too cute. So I added some pictures in it that I thought it fits the book very well. I changed the layout of the book, and also we don't have much punctuation or grammar or spelling issues. I did change the pace of the book, and I did to reformat the book. So you can go ahead and read through it, and then let me know if I got anything wrong. Because sometimes how I feel the conversation's supposed to end might not be the same as how you want it to be. And then I run the copyright on this. You're good. It's very original. Um, I did not see anything that need to be worried. Um, it is a very, very cute book. And I did change um, I did add what's that called? The name, the chapter named, based on what I think it fits the chapter. Um, I hope you like it. Um, and I picked the style of the art because I feel like it fits the story. But if you don't like it, it's totally fine. I can take it out. But I really like this book. Once it's published, I probably will get it to read it to my son because there's a few little parts that I read it to him. He really enjoyed it. Well, some parts he gets scared because he's only 6. But other than that, he liked Chapter Night very much. Also Chapter 6, and then he learned the word greenhouse. He did not know what a greenhouse before, so this one is very, very cute. Um, um, okay, so next one is. Hold on. Oh, yeah, hold on. And then Kaylin, I haven't decided yet, but the cover is gonna be something like this. But if this is too dark for you, please let me know. I just thought you know, it fits the book well. So, now I need to find, oh, there you go. Okay. And then this one is, oh, sorry, I hit the wrong. Send it again. Okay, and this one is Melanie's. And then, Melanie. Okay, good. I was worried even for a little bit. I'm glad you like it. I liked it very much. Okay, so Melanie. Okay, yours. Okay. I did have to change a tiny bit of yours because there's certain things that it's outside the range of your book. So like say if your book it's for 10 to 14, your writing style is for 10 to 14. There's certain words you're not allowed to use. And I did have to change some sentences, but not a lot. And I needed to check the picture in the file. I think that's what you mean, but I might be wrong. I read it a few times and I thought that it's, I thought that, but I would like you to take a look. And then I did change um, the title. Like I said, you don't want it to give out that much on your title. So, like, instead say introduction, you want to say this is how it starts. Or if your title says um, love, and then you might want to change say um, walk into sunset. Give it little instead, so black and white. Okay. So Melanie, I did change your title. If you absolutely don't like it, we can change back. Okay. But some of yours that I changed the title simply for marketing purpose. In the future, you guys do get to work with a real publisher, not like not like Amazon's not a real publisher, but you know what I mean, like a real agent, a real publisher. They will give you a suggestion of your title. You might not have a say because the title, the cover, have everything to do with marketing, not so much of what you want to show. So that is a little different. As a writer's job, you are to write and then name the title or the book or pick the cover or when to release your book. That is in the marketing department. So that is a little different. And that is the department that I know very well. Um, but turns just for now, um, this is pretty good. Like I change, I use what you want to say, but change to more towards to what the audience wants to reach. So yeah. So honey, please see the image. I am not really sure if the image was right, but if the image was right, that means I actually understand what you wrote. That was really good. Um, Darren, if you want, you can use the one that I put it in there for you. Because it's not supposed to be super personal. It's really just letting people know what's going on. But if you want to write your own, by all means, do so. Because I am worried about the tone in my writing does not match up what you have in the book. Does that make sense? Because you don't want author's note. It's complete different with the book. So if you want to rewrite it, you can absolutely do so. You just have to you just have to including all those information I have put it in there. Like this is a real event, something like that. Okay. Alright, so here's all the book that was complete and that I had added. If there's anything wrong that you wanted me to update, it needs to happen sometime today. you can to read through it and then read your peers' book, um, giving suggestions, anything. But this will be your very last chance to edit the book. After this class, the book will not be added again because then I have to start working on other stuff like the cover, the back cover, the Amazon page, and stuff like that. So if you're interested in anyone's book, now is a good time to download and read it. I highly suggest that you guys take a look of everyone's book. This this um, this class actually have a lot of really really good books. Like I'm not a big history fan, but my husband thought Darren's book is fantastic. So if you like history, you should absolutely check Darren's book. And I'm a big fan of Studio Ghibli, and I really, really enjoyed Zoe's book. Reminds me, Little Prince. It reminds me um, just the warm feeling of Studio Ghibli. So if you guys want to check it out, you should. And Darren, what do you mean, Matt? You can't find the office note? You mean the sample that I sent? Oh, here, hold on. It's right here. And I know last time I wrote a page in Julie's book. I have not decided if I'm doing that this year or not. Last year I only did it to Julie's book. I might pick one person to do it, but I don't know yet. Because someone asked me and I don't remember who. And Kaylin's book is really cute. It's like dark, cute, mixture together. I enjoyed that book very much. It's short and sweet. I really liked it. And Melanie's book, it's there's a lot of fantasy, and it is very, very well described. It's way above her grade, but she described it really, really well, and it's very easy to paint the picture. So if you like something like that, you should read it. Yeah. And then for Melody's book, um, her book, it's a little more mature, I will say. And it's something that I enjoyed it. But I don't know, like if Melanie's book it's bubbly, then Melody's book it's a little more, it's not scary. It's more sophisticated. But they're like equally good. It just both paint the picture very well. So one is very sophisticated, one is very bubbly. Um, in a good way. And so if you're interested, download the book and read it. And if you need any updates, please leave in your file on the very top what page in your manuscript, what chapter, what parts that you need to change. Because you have to make it very clear in order for me to find it. Otherwise, I'm not able to find it, okay? And then please read it word by word because that is your manuscript. That means if everything's all right, that will be what goes straight into the print shop. So if it's wrong, there's no backseat, okay? I cannot change it once I put it on. And then, same as last year, I will pick a book to place the order. This is called author's order, so you will get the book and have this mark on it, say not for sale. And then this will only be purchased if you send the order to print. And same thing, I will pick one person this year to place the order. I have not decided who, but and Zoe's gonna publish by herself, and then Melody is going to publish by herself. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So spend some time, spend the next 23 minutes to read through your book. Please read it word by word. And anything you need to change, please let me know. Okay, so Melanie, I got it right. Alright, I have to say the first one was not right. I took me, I want to say 4 tries. So I did the first one, and then, see, yeah, I like that. Okay, okay, because in my head, that it's not a person. Does that make sense? So it should have some other stuff on it. But I went a few different tries. Let me see if I saved it. If I saved it, I'll show you. It was kind of funny. And then my daughter's like, that is not right. That does not make sense. Alright, I'm gonna show you the first try, okay? Oh, I don't know if it was show or not. Let me see if it will show. Oh, I did. Okay. So this was my first try. It's very odd. Like, doesn't really make sense. But when I wrote the prompt into ChatGPT, that's what I come out. And then my second try, I deleted that one already. But I did like a whole bunch of tries. Okay, Kaylin, just make sure you put in your file, okay? Because I have to go in there to go, like to change it. Because once the class ended, it won't save in the chat, and then I won't be able to see it. But anything you guys need to change, put it on the very top, and then Kaylin, your notes are perfect. You say on chapter 3, I changed the 2. Da, 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 da. That is perfect. But if you need to change anything in the chapter, you have to tell me what page, what part. You can't just say, I need to change this word to that word. I will not know what word, or like what word that you're talking about. And then for all the books that was published on my account, it will have a cover similar like this, like the front's a picture, and then the back will have a back cover like this. Not exactly the same. It will be matched the front. But if the one that you publish on your own, you can have however you like. It's totally fine. But that particular style is what I had registered to. That I enjoyed it very much. I liked it very much.
本班时间跟爸爸哦，7:18哦。安娜，你这个看完爸爸？对。这个看完，让他漱口刷牙一下。啊，这是谁的饭没吃完？没人讲，他没时间吃，没吃饱，应该没吃饱。你都没位置。啊，这样，老师今天在干嘛？你们还要写新的 chapter 吗
I did do that.
？OK，好，就给你。
I'm reading mine to see if there are any things I want to add or change.
Yeah, Melanie, just put it in your file on the very top. I will go in there on Thursday when I do the final walkthrough to make an update. So be as detailed as can be, as complete as can be, and then I will get it done right for you.
不要擦这张。不刷牙，做完牙回来再看。Benji 不要闹了。Benji。可以吗？不刷牙了。走。可不可以？刷牙了。Go go go！ 刷牙刷牙刷牙，刷牙了。不是，我已经叫你多看一个了。我已经让你多看一个了，好不好？我不要每次都这样叫。Benji please。拜托好不好？可以吗？不刷牙。让我给你念书，念完书再看，可不可以？不然直接关掉了。可以刷牙吗？可不可以？可以吗？别说 please brush your teeth please， 好不好？拜托，好不好 ？OK， 给你多看两个，快，不要掉东西，拜托。我给你多看两个。OK go。啊？好，吃。这里给你。你要吃什么？你说的。OK 好。你要吃哪个？这个吗？鱼吗？还是什么？还是汤？
What's other in the first?
这个鱼。
挂走。上只手和这个，不是上只手。Nanny, when you finish this, eat this.
Okay.
Eating.
Okay. So for Patrick and Iris, I would try to get to her tomorrow. If I don't, will be Thursday. That email you have 24 hours to get back to me. Okay. And then for Melody, if your manuscript is good, you can go ahead and keep it and then publish. Just once you do that, please send me a link so I can put it on my. No, Patrick, I mean after I add it, after I finish add it, I will email you and your sister, and then you have 24 hours to proofread. So basically, after you read it, you have to send it back to me, say, Miss Valerie, good to go, and then that's it. Okay. But if you need to change anything, you need to, like basically email me back and what you need to be changed.
Stop it.
And then for Melody, thank you guys. If you're good to go, you can keep it and then publish. Just send me the link once you do so. And then Zoe, so will you? If you're good to go, just keep it. And I will try to get to your back cover on Thursday. Otherwise, okay. So leave me notes. Anything you need to be changed. Read it a few times because sometimes, you might miss something. So read it today, read it tomorrow. You can email me. I will not do the final editing until Thursday. So you have one day to take a look if you have anything that you need to change. Okay, because I have class tomorrow, so I can't do it tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
反正下课后就赶快去那种洗澡。对。我呢？
妈妈在哪里？
阿姑，知道吗？
让我拿过来。
知道。
那我这个抓人啊。
你找我吗？
他放刚又说成吃了一半又不吃了，现在在桌上，这个假货。
又读了一遍了呀。
他刚说吃饭自己盛的，他就后来就不要那个，那个下课。
还没。哎，下课了。好了，先停下来了哦，好不好？啊，去洗澡了。
我说念的